What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Beaky, and I'm back right here in 2018 with more video game news for your entertainment. But unlike we have done in the past, we're not here going to be going over all the big stories of the day. We're going to be refining ourselves down to 1 to 3 stories a day, and then talking about them a little bit more deeper, or just for having fun with them. And I think we're going to start off 28 with a little bit more lighthearted fun coming from the gaming community, and giving a quick little jab to EA maybe in the kidneys. You shouldn't do it, but you know, this is just kind of funny. Check this one out right here, guys. Star Wars Battlefront 2. You guys have all heard about Blake Jurgensen, saying if I'm saying his name incorrectly, with the whole tie Star Wars and Darth Vader cosmetics, and you know, you don't want Darth Vader in pink. Well, modders over at Nexus Mods has kind of went, nah. People out there want Darth Vader in pink, and they have made it happen. We have a mod, and if you guys didn't know this, there are mods available for Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PC, and right there is Darth Vader in pink in-game online kicking butts. And according to EA's terms of service, this is not something they're actually going to be banning anybody for, because it's not actually going to be changing anything when it comes to like cheating online. It's not giving somebody a better player. It's just like, wait, is that a big bright ass pink Darth Vader running across a battlefield on a snow-filled map? I mean, in a way, you probably playing with a pink Darth Vader might be giving yourself a disadvantage in certain maps. Like, I mean, you're gonna be standing out like crazy. But then again, a black Darth Vader is not like something that doesn't stand out. But I still think bright pink is definitely gonna be standing out. I just think it's just funny that gamers just want to really shove it in like the developer's face, the CEO's face. Like, nah. There's people out there that want this thing in pink, and there's people out there going to be actually downloading this mod. You can be guaranteed it's going to happen. I just love when gamers take things in their own hand. Like, no, you say we can't have it? Well, we want it, and here it is. I wouldn't catch myself playing with a bright pink Darth Vader, but I know there's people out there that definitely probably would be all about this. I really do think it would be a disadvantage. Like, if I'm trying to win the match, man, you're standing out a little too much. And now let's get into the more serious topic of the day. This one is coming up right here from Videogamer.com. It says, LawBreakers publishers say sales were below our expectation and blames PUBG. So, PlayerUnknown's Battleground. I'm going to read this story to you guys, and then I'm going to show you guys some gameplay and just give you guys my opinion on how this is like one of the most bullshit statements I've ever heard. But let's go ahead and read the article first. LawBreakers publisher Nexon held one of those earning calls last year. In it concerns that Lawbreaker hasn't done like that well. Well, yeah, it hasn't done well. Okay, Nexon's CFO said that losses from Lawbreakers actually accounted for the majority of the company's expenses in Q3, which were around $32 million. The CFO said, however, the Nexon will not be incurring any other implemented losses pertaining to Lawbreakers in the future, meaning that they're going to be writing off the whole entire game. So Lawbreakers, from a publisher's standpoint, is done. Like, Nexon is like, no, we're not losing any more money on Lawbreakers. We're writing it off. It's done for us. That's it. Which is what I'm thinking is like so interesting really about the story, is that the publishers basically said, we're not losing any more money from this game. We're not going to be putting our servers, so we're not losing anything. Like, at this point, no more. Because $32 million loss is actually, I think, quite a lot for a game that they were expecting to be this big esports seller. But we're going to go into the PUBG thing, which I think is really what's actually another funny thing about the story. Let's keep going. During the call, Nexon blames Lawbreakers' poor performance on the competition, saying that the timing of its launch turned out to be unfortunate. Specifically, the blockbuster PC online game PlayerUnknown Battleground came around the same time, making the environment very rough for first-person shooters in general and for Lawbreakers. Although most of us wouldn't have pegged PUBG as a direct competitor to Cliffy B's big, game. That's what basically the article says right there, which I agree with at the end. Like, I never considered PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds as competition to Lawbreakers. Like, that didn't even come into my mind. Those are not even the same type of game. To me, it was Unreal Tournament. It was Quake Champion. It was Overwatch. Those were the type of games I was thinking about. Paladins, when I'm thinking of competition for a first-person shooter to this game. I mean, PlayerUnknown Battleground wasn't even on consoles, because this came out on PS4 as well. And this game to me, one of the biggest problems initially when somebody just bought this game, right? There was no tutorial to really teach somebody how to play the game. The tutorial was one of the worst tutorials I've ever seen in my damn life for such a fast-paced shooter. And then they went ahead and did a patch for the game where it made everything kind of slower, gave it more health, so it wasn't as fast-paced, and people weren't dying as quickly, and that upset the community of players that they did have, and they left the game. I bought the game because I played the beta and I was like, oh my god, the gameplay is actually fun once you actually try to learn, and it's hard to learn it, but once you get in there and learn how it works and everything, it's fun to play. That's the one thing I give LawBreakers. I think the gameplay was actually cool. I think the medic class they had in the game was actually really cool and a little different than everybody else. But they didn't diversify enough by explaining, like, okay, this is what this medic does really easily. Let's jump in there and play. It's not like Overwatch. Overwatch, you could jump into a new character right away. Quake, you could jump into whichever character you want pretty quickly and get their skills for the new Quake champion. Unreal tournaments, like the free one that's out there right now. There's a free-to-play Unreal tournament that's still in the alpha you can play right now, and I downloaded that and started playing some of that. I mean, they don't all have different classes, but it's easy to jump in and pick up. LawBreakers, yes, you could jump in and play real quick, but you're gonna have, there's a learning curve, and that's okay. It takes it back to old school gaming where you have to learn the characters, but if you're gonna have a tutorial, make a tutorial good and easy, accessible to the players. That just wasn't in this game. But in the end, the biggest problem with the game was the player base. The player base was just goddamn awful, guys. I bought the game and it took me minutes and minutes, 5+ minutes to find a damn match. It was just so nauseating. It's just not something somebody wants to do when they're picking up a game, and I refund the game, and not because the game broke in a huge humongous way. Now, it did have glitches. I did have glitches, which I showed in the video when I was talking about it, but it really wasn't that. It was like, if I can't find people to play with, then there's no point in me owning this game. If there's not even bots coming, like something like Battleborn, right? So I started playing Battleborn again, yeah, guys, a year after the game, like, basically, I started playing Battleborn. They've updated the game a lot. There are still people playing, but if you can't get a full match, they have it now that bots can come in. They even have a mode where you could do 5 players against 5 bots. So you can have 5 people, real people in your team against 5 bots if you want. And the bots are actually made pretty good. Now, I know that bots is not something that most people want to play in an online multiplayer game, but after the game starts dying slowly, that's a smart thing for a developer to do. But they didn't do the most important thing. Just make the game free to play. At that point, they have loot boxes. They have all those stupid things that people want to make money with. They still trying to push this esports stuff, but they kept putting the game on sale. Oh, the game's $15 now. The game's $18 this week. Every week the game was going on sale all of November, December. All constantly on sale. And the sales did nothing for the game. Like, I'm going to go right now, and I'm going to bring up Steam. Oh, let's figure out how many people right now is playing LawBreakers. Our Steam charts right now live, and I'll bring it up on the screen for you guys to see. So hold on, Steam, hold on, 1 second, Steam charts. Let's bring up Steam charts for you guys to see and for me to see, right over here. And let's write in LawBreakers. And let's find out how many people are playing LawBreakers. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna guess 25 people. That's how many people I'm gonna say. LawBreakers. Let's press enter. Hey, look at that. I was wrong. 46 players. 46 current players for LawBreakers. Average in the last 30 days. 21 players. 21! Guys, 21 people in the world. In the entire world. Let's check Battleborn. Let's see Battleborn. Is Battleborn more than that? I would love to know. Yeah, 86 right now, 45. Battleborn on PC was never really that popular, though. I definitely know that. More people do play it on the consoles, like they say for LawBreakers, too. But still, like, this is, like, you can't, like, look at these numbers, guys, man. This is just unbelievable, horrific numbers. Average, 21, 22, 50. So, like, no, I bought the game and I was just like, this is impossible. You can't have situations like this. If the matchmaking is broken, even when you get into a match, there were so many other issues with the game, other than this, like, PlayerUnknown's Battleground was taking players away from you. No, man. This is Cliff Basinski's fault. They could still save this game. Make it free to play. Put those cosmetics for sale. Take the loot boxes out. Just let people buy some of the stuff that they want directly. There is ways to get goodwill. And I know people can be like, oh, well, if they take out the loot box, they won't make as much money. But that's, so what? By having goodwills to your players, you're going to be doing better for yourself. Truthfully. Like, I would be more encouraged to be happy about the game. It's like, okay, it goes free to play. I pick it up, and I see this cool skin I want that's 99 cents. I'll just buy the skin instead of paying 99 cents for a loot box as a chance to get a skin for a character I don't even play with. Come on, who wants to do that? But if you do goodwill, like Evolve went this way. Now I'm not saying it perfectly worked for Evolve. Evolve had its own issues with marketing. The marketing and all the damn DLC for Evolve was its own damn issues, and it kills it from Turtle Rock, which is something I really wanted to be good. Like I played Evolve, I said for gameplay wise, I liked what it was doing, but in the end it wasn't a game that I'm gonna keep on playing, and I stopped playing very soon after playing it. But I did like the gameplay, and that game slowly died over time. They try to rejuvenize it, and they needed to do this with LawBreakers. It needs to go free to play, but at this point I think it might even be too late. Like it really might legitimately be too late unless they go hardcore, make it free to play, make it a whole entire revamp, have bots in the game, have it so that skins, stuff like that, anything little bonuses you could buy directly, no loot boxes to open up at all, stuff like that. Easy way for progression. Like unfortunately for them, there's stuff like Quake Champions that's going to be coming out as free to play, and there's like the easy cheap version you can buy right now. There's Unreal Tournament. This is an arena style game, and that's where, to me, that's where I group LawBreakers in more with the arena style shooters before even the Overwatches, the hero shooters, or definitely not PUBG. This shit is not like PUBG. I never even thought them in the same conversations. Like I could see somebody playing PUBG and playing LawBreakers, two different types of game, but I'm not playing two different types of arena shooters at the same time. I'm not going to be playing LawBreakers, Quake Champions, and Unreal Tournament. I got Quake Champions, I got Unreal Tournament, and I got LawBreakers, and I wanted, at the time, I wanted a shooter like that. But of all three of them, I bought LawBreakers because it's one gameplay-wise what I wanted to play most, but nobody to play with. And I downloaded Unreal Tournament, and I was like, God damn, this feels so good. Oh my God, Unreal Tournament feels so good right now. The controls and everything, but it's very early. It's like very early alpha stage. It still needs lots of work to do. And I was like, man, I don't really want to play it this early. And then I get into Quake Champions, which I'm not as good as I am in LawBreakers or as I am good as in Unreal Tournament. But Quake Champions, I lose a lot, but it's a polished game for where it is right now before it goes into full free to play. I mean, I could get better as time goes. So it's like I have to take the middle ground. It's not like Quake Champions is a bad game, but it's the middle of what I want. It's like none of these games doing everything I want. And for me, as you guys know, I stopped playing Overwatch a while ago. I just stopped playing Overwatch. It's like, no, I have no reason to go back and play Overwatch. For me, I don't know if there's much they could do to Overwatch to get me back into it, but still, that's still more of a competition than PUBG is. So next time, speaking out of their ass right now, they took the $32 million loss on LawBreakers. Cliff Bleszinski's still going to be a rich-ass man, bro, out there. I still respect him as a game developer, but sometimes he just got to be able to respect us as gamers and realize, well, shit is just not going to be going good, and just be like, don't shit on the Xbox people out there who supported you with Gears of War, with interviews. Like, you know what? The things you've said in the past are just make gamers unhappy, and that stuff could have affected sales as well. It didn't affect me buying the game, but because I'm able to overlook and say, like, it's not like this one man. He didn't make the game by himself. I felt the gameplay was fun enough, but if there's nobody playing it, there's glitches with matchmaking, well, can't do it. So next on, it's going to take a hit. I don't think we're going to be seeing much for LawBreakers 2, and the only way this game is coming back ever is if it comes free to play, takes rid of the loot boxes and all that crap, and just make it easy, accessible for everybody to jump in. Shit, it just should be one of those games that be in front of Steam. LawBreakers now free to play. PSN, LawBreakers now free to play. Like, it should just be something that they go to Steam, go to PlayStation, and get promotion up there to let people know to jump back in the game. Will they do that? It doesn't sound like it, because it's going to be a write-off for the publisher. Biggie here with the Untitled Game Show. That's just my quick little stuttering discussion for the day, because, I just want to talk about video game industry for a while. LawBreakers is one of those games I've wanted to love, but with 46 people playing, yeah, it's hard to justify playing that game. Peace out, everybody.